Hello friends, welcome back to the online classes. We were going through lesson number 1, Are You Free? The MSc chapter, and a little bit we had finished. Page number 4. Okay, we already started asking about about the freedom. When we talk about freedom, we think about the freedom fighters, those who fought and got the independence for our country, and freedom for all other activities. Now, religious fanatics sometimes misuse this, and they try to misguide people. Now, sometimes we are addicted to television and mobile phone. These days, since the lockdown is there, we are almost all the children are busy with the mobile, so for online classes, video contents, and all other things. Besides that, they watch other channels also, so addicted to it. Now, a positive attitude towards television would mean to limit the amount of time and type of programs to be viewed. This is self-discipline. Now, when we watch television, we go on watching TV because we do not have any other work, right? Even though we have got plenty of work, but still, once we sit in front of the television, we just sit hours together. Similarly, mobile phone. Once we pick up the mobile phone, once we start looking at the Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, anything, we just go on watching it, right? We do not keep a limit. But if we limit ourselves, okay, I will see the mobile just for 5 minutes, or just I will go through the mobile, see if any messages or any important thing is there or not, okay, or watching television, okay, I'll just watch for half an hour. If I discipline myself, okay, I have to be self-disciplined. We know this is the time, lockdown time, pandemic time, there is no other work. Of course, there are a lot of other work. The videos are there, content sending by the schools. Then the homeworks and a lot of writings are there. So we can make a timetable and do all those work on time if we self-discipline. Okay, we have to discipline ourselves. Let us cultivate good habits early in life. Laziness and idleness must be abhorred, for they enslave a man to have a narrow vision of life. So, in the early childhood onwards, sometimes we become very lazy. We don't feel like to do anything. We simply sit in front of the TV or in front of the with the mobile, or sometimes we just go on sleeping. During the school days, you remember how you used to get up early, used to get ready and all those things. But now, from last 1 year, what changes have come? Lots of changes. We became lazy, idle, right? We are waking up very late in the morning, going to bed very late. Okay, why? Busy in watching television, looking in the mobile and all those things, right? Simply wasting our time, hardly spending time to study, hardly spending time to have a good talk to our parents, right? Simply we are wasting. So this all leads where to be laziness, for idleness. So we have to develop good habits right from the beginning. Freedom is often misunderstood by youth as a state of life without rules and regulations. Since most of the youth detest rules and regulations, some of the teenagers consider the dictates of parents and teachers as a sign of slavery. Through these are these are for their betterment. Now, the youth, you people, you all are youth. So the youth take freedom in another way. Okay, they misunderstand this freedom. Now, freedom doesn't mean that you do whatever you feel like. No, that is wrong. Sometimes children, say that my father or my mother is very strict on me. My father or my mother doesn't allow me to go out in the evenings or go for parties and all those things. Or in the school, teachers misunderstand us when we talk with each other. When a boy or a girl is talking, the teachers misunderstand and they unnecessarily punish us and other things. So even if we take one copy from a girl, or the girl takes copy from the boy, they misunderstand. Okay, I'm not saying that all are wrong. There are sometimes what to do because of that, because of some others also have to suffer. That's the problem with it, because you people are not honest with your elders. If you're honest with your elders, then this problem will not be there. Okay, so what is the problem? Understanding. No, the real meaning of freedom, understanding, is important. Now, when you listen to your parents, when you obey your parents, this understanding misunderstanding will not be there. Then you know that what is your freedom and how to respect your parents or how to respect your teacher. So that way you will learn. So you need not to think that the teachers are dictators or the parents are dictators, that always they are standing on your head, looking at you, pointing at you, guarding you. No, you need not to be, if you are honest. So the first point is that you should be honest to yourself, because when you are honest to yourself, then automatically you will feel respect towards your parents and to your teachers. Life may be compared to a kite ready to fly into the air at the slightest motion of the wind. The thread controls the movement of the kite. If the kite remains attached to the thread, it will fly along. If not, it shall get entangled and get lost in the vast space. Now, the best example for us, for the youth, is this: the kite. Some of you may be flying kite during the Makar Sankranti, right? Now, when you fly the kite, the thread is in your hand. That means the control of your kite is in your hand. Where you want to turn the kite also will turn. It is not that simply it will go. But if you leave the kite to fly by itself, what will happen? It will go and entangle on anything, on a tree, on an electric wire, or on a pole, or fall in the water. What happened? Freedom given. We gave freedom to kite to fly, but it went here and there and got stuck. So what happened? The kite had misunderstood freedom and went down. Okay, fall down and got hurt. If the control was there, the thread, that is the control was there, then kite might not gone anywhere. It would have been there where it should be. Similarly, the children, the youth, you people are kite and we are the controller. The thread is there in the hands of the teachers, in the hands of your parents, the elders, right? You have to move, you have to go according to your parents, according to your teachers. You have to do the things what they say. So what will happen? Your life will be a better one. You will not fall anywhere. Even if you fall, the teacher or the parent will be there to pick you up. The kite falls down, what happens? We pull it up, no? Right? Similarly. So if you fall down, parents will be there, teachers will be there to pick you up and show you the right path. So you should not think that freedom is something that you can do anything. You can only with the help of your parents, help of your teacher. Freedom is like a tree growing. If it is an open area, the tree grows well. In the absence of good soil, water and sunlight, it does not grow at all. A person with the right environment, good company and guidance grows to the full. One more example, second example about the tree. Now, tree, if it is grown in an open area, then it has got a lot of space, good environment to grow nicely. But if the same tree is put into the a closed room, will it grow? No, it will be there, steady. It won't go anywhere. Similarly, you must have a good company. You must have a good environment. And how that will come? When you speak, when you talk to your parents, to your teachers openly. That means not keeping any secret. In the class, what happens when somebody makes noise, somebody talks, or somebody does some mischief, and the teacher asks who has done? What happens usually? Everybody keep quiet. And what is the result? Everybody gets the punishment. So what happened? It's your loss. So you should understand this. If you want to grow in a good company, into a good tree, then you should have a good company. You should understand your responsibility. Freedom is related to responsibility. When you have the freedom to drive a car on a road, you have responsibility to obey the traffic rules, thereby respecting the rights of other people to their lives and property. That is it. Okay, the freedom, as I said, responsibility. Once you realize your responsibility, you can do better in your life. Once you get responsibility and you do it nicely, you will be respected. That's what we need. Freedom doesn't mean that you wake up at your own time, you sleep at your own time. No, there should be an order in one's life. Be disciplined, be responsible, be respectful. Then your life will be a smooth and beautiful, and there will not be any chance of misunderstanding. Misusing and misunderstanding freedom is like an overgrown garden where weeds and plants grow together. If weeds are not pulled out in time, they will grow and choke the plants, turning the garden into a piece of wildlife. The weeds may be compared to our bad habits such as laziness, disobedience, habits of telling lies, etc., which, if not nipped in the bud, may affect our personality. That is it. So, misusing and misunderstanding freedom. If we are not using it properly, then it will lead to us into a bad life. Okay, our life will be miserable. As example of a garden, in the garden there are good plants and there are weeds. The unnecessary grass, unnecessary plants comes up. So if you allow them to grow together, the garden will not look beautiful. It will become a wild garden. Okay, there will not be any, no one will come to that garden and no one will appreciate. So if you want to keep your garden beautiful, what you have to do? You have to remove those weeds, those unwanted plants which destroys the beauty of your garden, and keep it nicely. So what will happen? People will come to your garden. They will appreciate you, that your hard work has brought beautiful reward, right? So once these weeds, what are these weeds? The bad habits in our life: telling lies, unnecessary angry, laziness, idleness, unnecessary shouting, okay, all these things. So we have to get rid of all these bad habits and develop good habits. Then only our life will be beautiful one. So enough for today, students. Rest of the story will continue next week. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.